Hey guys, what's going on? Market update from 13 Market Moves. It's not what they're talking about in the news, but rather what's going on the charts. If you focus what's happening on the charts, guys, you will beat the market a lot more often opposed to listening to the news. So in this video, we're going to cover some crazy stuff.
There's the Coinbase closing below its $250 reference price for the first time since going public just last month. The crypto exchange also announcing a $1.25 billion convertible note offering after the close. Coinbase has only risen 6 days since going public, and the after-hour session is now down about 2.75%. Brian Kelly, what do you think that's all about? I mean, how can you do this offer?
Well, I don't think there's anything fucking funny here. Considering that CNBC guys didn't say shit when Bitcoin was going around here. Okay, they were highly bullish. They were still bullish on coin right here, and they were bullish on coin here, and they were bullish right here, and they were bullish right fucking here. So what the fuck are they laughing about here that now as the stock just hit 230s earlier in the trading session, and now after hours is dropping back from 248 level all the way down to 239? I'm not sure what's fucking funny right here. Besides the fact that they've been misguiding you all the damn time about the direction of this stock. Oh, but nobody's going to say shit because what? Because it's CNBC? Because they know? Because their traders know what the fuck they're doing? They don't know shit. Okay? And I can give you instance after instance after instance when they tell you shit on the news and it's 100% wrong. And yet now they choose to laugh about it? I don't think that's laughable because they were highly bullish right here at $420 when it initially went public. They were highly bullish when it made the pullback. They were highly bullish all of these damn times. And if you were highly bullish with them, you would have lost a lot of money. Despite whether you're just buying the stock or especially if you were trading options, guys, okay, you would have lost your ass. Unless you were watching the 13 Market Moves, guys. And some of you may say, well, okay, well, what are you talking about? Guys, it's simple. You go to 13 Market Moves, you type Bitcoin. Okay, here's one of the videos that comes up right here on coin. It says coin dropped to 155. Seriously? I mean, when was this posted? That was posted 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago when coin was trading around 300 bucks. So now that coin is about 239, 241 level. Now CNBC wants to say, oh, it's, oh man, what's going on with coin here? Maybe it's time to be bearish. Guys, this is not how money is made, right? You make money by looking at the charts. We told you the shit was too high here. We told you, I mean, you would have definitely known to short the hell out of this thing, okay, the day of opening. But that was only suitable for big accounts. Why? Because when company goes public, technically you cannot trade options. So if you have a small account, that's not one of the best opportunities for you. But if you got a mid-size to, anywhere from 100 to a few hundred K in your account, you could have definitely profited nicely on this drop because it was so instant. It was like 30% drop. I mean, it was from 420 down to 300 quick. And what we have? We had a bounce. And you guys should know, if you've been following the channel, what should you do with a bounce? You short them. So if you shorted every bounce on Bitcoin, you would have made a nice profit, especially if you were trading options. And we've pointed exactly when you should have entered some of these right here on the channel. Absolutely free. But imagine if you're a paying member, guys, you would have knocked out all of these home run opportunities right now. Now, it is concerning that at this point CNBC is coming out and they're like, oh man, we fucked up. Again, I guess we shouldn't have been bullish on this piece of shit right here. And it all coincides with a lot of other things that CNBC got wrong. The only point you should derive from this quick little story right here, you probably lost your ass if you were bullish on coin. At the same time, you probably were bullish on Tesla and you lost your ass as well. And the only way to avoid that is to short the bounces of these beautiful asses. Yes, that's right. You short the bounces on these right here. And by doing so, you actually get to make money with trading weekly options, and you get the beautiful asses. It's very simple, guys. Now, Most of the people would not admit that shorting the market actually makes you a lot more money, because most of the people are conditioned to buy the stocks. But that leads me to the next subject of this video, and we're not yet going to talk about Tesla. We're not yet going to talk about other things, guys. Clearly, we have been able to nail key pivotal points on the chart of coin that made you money by shorting the bounces, and you wouldn't be able to do so unless you understood the charts and how to read the charts. So maybe you're brand new to trading. Maybe you're trying to figure out, well, wow, how do I make money when stuff drops? Okay, definitely we've got the best breakdown on how to make money, especially with short-term options expirations, weekly options. Options expire within a couple of weeks. If you're trying to figure out how to make money when things drop, you've definitely come to the right place. Make sure you click the link below and schedule a 20-minute coaching call. But let's take this discussion a little bit further beyond coin. And it's so difficult for people to understand, some basic things, such as today we're getting a headline that California home prices shoot past 800,000. And it's interesting that when we get these sort of headlines, guys, this is the very fact that communicates to you that the market is just going to go on, as far as homes concerned, forever and ever. And these homes, they will never come down. The prices on homes in America will never fucking drop. That's what people believe now when they look at headlines like this. Now, coincidentally, that was the same sort of belief and confidence level that people had when 2007, 2008, 2008. Did you say 2008? Because Leo, that rings a bell somewhere. Isn't that when this shit actually crashed? Yep, it sounds like it's been so long ago, but we're getting the repetition of that. And so if you paid attention to the headlines within these couple of years, 2008 through 2005 through 2008. As you can see, I mean, the movement from, 99, actually going all the way back to the early 90s, and the house prices, they just get moving higher and higher and higher and higher. And when stuff just moves higher and higher and higher, what do you see? Well, it conditions you to believe like, oh my God, this is like whoa, there's no way this shit can drop until it drops. So maybe you're trying to make a decision right now. Oh, should I sell my house? Should I hold on to it? What the hell should I do? Sell the shit out of your house now, okay? If the interest rates go by a mere like 1% higher, okay, there's no way you're going to be able to get the kind of price you can get for your house right now, okay? And this is a whole nother subject. This is just a statement that I'm making because it's the reality of things. If interest rates go slightly higher, okay, the monthly payment criteria that people select based off how much of a house they can afford, that's going to go lower because the portion of the interest rate is going to have to be much higher as a part of that monthly payment. The housing prices would have to be adjusted. And so maybe some people are making this final rush into the housing sector thinking like, oh my God, I'd better lock in this lower interest rate while I can. Interest rates could possibly go higher. Guys, this is the damn top right here. And so it always shocked me, like when people say stuff like, I remember in 2018 when people were literally contacting me, being all hateful about the fact that I said Bitcoin is going to crash from 20,000 all the way to 3,000. And even though I nailed it, it was not apparent to many people at the moment, because all they were looking at is just this part of the chart, right? I mean, if you were just looking at this, like hypothetically, if all you could see was this part of the chart right here, right? If all you could see was this, okay, from here to here, baby, you're like, oh, that thing ain't gonna drop. There's no, absolutely not. Guys, understand this. Anything that has a chart, it can drop, absolutely, and it will. And most of the times when these drops begin, they don't stop. And people will keep buying the dips thinking, oh no, it's okay. It's going to come back up. And that's when shit does not come back up. And then it drops more. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, well, why isn't it moving higher? And it just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. until a complete washout happens right here. And so we're getting really close to these conditions right here. And it always shocked me when people say, well, there's no way this thing can drop. Everything can drop. It's a marketplace, guys. Any stock can drop. It doesn't matter how great of a stock it is. Like, Amazon dropped $500 fucking dollars in the last 10 days. It's supposedly be one of the greatest stocks of all times. Yet it did drop $500 in a very short amount of time. Can housing drop? Absolutely. It's done it in the past. It's going to do it again. We're at the damn top. So when people tell me, like, I mean, this is the funny part, right? So I post the video about Bitcoin when? Well, way before anybody else talks about the drop in Bitcoin. So, and here's the kind of comments we get, right? This guy says right here, I post a video about Bitcoin crash, which we've done a number of those videos over the course of the last 30 days. And so this guy says, oh, you're wrong. This guy says Bitcoin will never drop below 47,000. Okay, fine. So Bitcoin, since I posted the video, not only did it drop, but now it traded down today all the way to 42,000. Now it's at 44K. And so as I just shown you on the picture of the housing prices in California, okay, those people that are buying Bitcoin at 55, 58, 60K, 63K, okay, they think, oh, no, but it's fine, but it's going to come back up. And that's exactly the moment when shit does not come back up. Like, it doesn't mean Bitcoin cannot bounce. Like, it can easily bounce a few thousand points and then it's going to come back down. And so within that time frame where Bitcoin bounces, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, I told you so. I told you. And that moment only lasts for a very, very brief amount of time, because the next morning they wake up and you get movements like that. Movements with a gap down, meaning the price the next day is substantially lower than the price the day prior. So in this case, it's like 4,000 points. And so we're destined to get more situations like that on Bitcoin. So when you see stuff like this on CNBC, he called the drop, like the chart master says there's new key level for Bitcoin. Like, come on, people. When did you guys call this shit? Okay, you didn't call the shit. We called the shit here on 13 Market Moves. When? Watch this video right here, guys, if you haven't seen it. I mean, it's 30 days ago. Okay, this is no, you know, oh, Leonardo, you're making this stuff. I posted this video 1 month ago. I said how to double your Bitcoin and Tesla assets without spending any money in the next 60 days. What the fuck? Okay. And in this video, I described how Bitcoin was going to drop and how you could have shorted every bounce in Bitcoin, and therefore, by shorting Bitcoin, you could have ultimately accumulated a much better position and a much more sizable position using the proceeds from shorting Bitcoin and Tesla. And of course, this video gets a lot of fucking hate and bullshit, and because people are still, at that moment, a month ago, people are still hateful of this idea. Why? Well, because nobody on CNBC says, oh, well, yeah, I mean, look at this guy. It's like, what the fuck just happened? I'll just go with it. Bitcoin is dropping. I'll say it's dropping. I mean, I'm not going to say anything where the shit is going next. I'm just going to say, oh, fuck, it looks bearish. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, it looks bearish. It looks fucking bearish. Where were these fucking clowns 1 month ago? Damn it. Where were they? They'll never fucking tell you, oh, Bitcoin is about to crash, or Bitcoin is about to go higher, or coin can drop $255 from fucking $400. They'll never tell you this kind of shit. So if your strategy to beat the market is sit here and watch the Jim Cramer and, you know, watch these clowns at CNBC, you will never ever beat the market, because the only thing they do is they tell you what has just happened. In order to beat the market, you actually need to understand what's about to happen. You got to have your trade on before that shit happens. Okay, so maybe you're new and you're like, oh, well, these guys, I mean, look at these fucking guys. Do they look like they shorted Bitcoin? No. They were like, God damn it, I'm still holding my Bitcoin that I bought at 60K. Oh damn! I shouldn't have bought the calls on coin. Guys, look at them. None of them were short Bitcoin. They're just now talking shit about it going down. Okay, where were these guys 1 month ago? They were nowhere around. Okay, where were these guys 3 weeks ago? They were nowhere around. Why were these guys not talking about those things? Because they are not paying attention to the charts divergences. They have not taken our charts divergences course. They certainly haven't taken our 13 market move course. All right, guys, so the last thing you want to do is end up looking like one of these guys right here. So that's a definite reason for you to click the link below right now. Make sure you schedule a 20-minute coaching call with our senior trader. Make sure you get your hands on our charts divergences course, our 13 market moves, our trade like a rockstar course, and so on. Guys, that's not how you want to trade the markets right here. These guys are simply reacting to things that has already taken place. The way you bid the market is by identifying things that are about to take place and putting your trade ahead of time. Now, let's go to the next subject, May 17th. Now, the question is, you could have been talking about it right here 3 months ago. And why would that be relevant? Because most of the people were bullish, sky high bullish on Tesla 3 months ago. Now, we posted the video, Tesla stock about to drop when? We post this video when Elon Musk buys 1.5 billion of Bitcoin. Now, this was exactly the opposite of what the general crowd believed. Again, if you were listening to CNBC, oh my God, Tesla buys 1.5 billion. This must be bullish. Bullshit. We've caught the bullshit the day this news was announced. We told you that Tesla is about to drop. Now, this is how Tesla chart actually looks when we told you that it was about to drop. So if we pull up Tesla chart from 3 months ago, guys, you can go to YouTube, type in 13 market moves Tesla. You're going to see we posted this video right here. Post this video right here. Okay, when CNBC were wildly bullish, everybody on Wall Street was wildly bullish on Tesla. We said shit was going to drop. And we specifically said it was going to drop to 600. We specifically made a follow-up video saying it was going to break the 600 and touch the 500. In the last few videos, you've been paying close attention to the channel. We said it's going to touch, it's going to be in the 400 range. Okay, and there's many reasons on this chart. Now, this particular video is not devoted to Tesla. So you want to know more about where Tesla is going next, I mean, you guys can clearly schedule a 20-minute coaching call, or at least subscribe to the channel. So even though this information I'm posted is always posted with a delay, if you want to get it quickly, the moment our alert members, the moment our guys that trade with a coach get this information, the easiest way to do that is to schedule that 20-minute coaching call and get on board. But why? The question is, okay, how can all of these guys be missing this? We said short Bitcoin a month ago. We said short coin 3 weeks ago. Okay, we're talking about Tesla. We said short Tesla 3 months ago when Tesla was at $870. After that, Tesla drops to $550. It bounces. What do? Guys, we posted another video 2 months ago. What is Tesla going to do next? We said it was going to bounce and then it was going to drop again. All of these videos, they are right here. They're time-stamped. You can go to the YouTube. You can go to YouTube and check them out. All of these things were posted before they happened. This is how you bid the market. And your opinion does not need to coincide with what everybody else thinks. Your opinion needs to be precisely based on what the charts are pointing to is going to happen next. And this is where 13 Markets Move Formula can help you. This is where our charts divergences and pattern recognition course can help you. But at this point, you're like, okay, fucking enough. Okay, all right, I didn't watch this video because I didn't subscribe last time, because I didn't like the way you talk, and I didn't watch this because you're showing the like asses of women, and I don't like that. Because that ass is too small for me. And so maybe you didn't subscribe because the ass was too small. So don't make the same mistake again. We'll post some bigger asses for you guys here and there, but just make sure that you subscribe, number one. Number two, you schedule a 20-minute coaching call so you would miss out on some of the greatest things that are about to happen next. And oftentimes when the rest of the market screams, oh my God, what Tesla, Kramer says, well, Tesla is just not doing so good. I bought a Tesla, I bought a Tesla, and I'm so bullish on Tesla, and I'm a Tesla bull, and fuck, seriously, dude. I mean, come on, you've been around the markets all this time, you're gonna talk all this crazy fucking nonsense. I mean, this guy said he owns a shitload of Dogecoin. Jesus. I mean, seriously. I mean, this guy acts now like he's fucking 15 or something. Okay? I mean, I can't take this. This is the market top. When Kramer says, I own a lot of Dogecoin. I own a lot of Ethereum. Like, that is the fucking market top at its best. Oh, look at these fucking guys. Coinbase? Oh, really? We still own calls on this, by the way. That's why we look so unhappy here. Damn it. Click the link below. Get the 13 market moves formula. Somebody help these guys out. Send them the link where they can buy the course. So at this point, you're probably wondering, okay, I get it. You've nailed Tesla, you've nailed coin, you've nailed Bitcoin again. And I only have one question. What's going on with the market? And I'm going to show you exactly what's about to happen with the market. And in order to help you visualize this, I'm going to bring up this chart. So this is the chart I want you guys to understand. Because contrary to the common belief, most of the market participants believe that Bitcoin follows what the market does. One of the greatest charts recently did an interview on CNBC, and he said, well, Bitcoin does exactly what the market does 5 days later. Well, I highly disagree with that, and let me show you why. So this is a chart of Bitcoin from December of 2017 going into January of 2018, going into February of 2018. And so this is January, this is February, this is January, this is February right here. And in bright blue and bright red is the representation of Bitcoin movement. And in this dull green, dull red is the representation of S&P 500 movement. And as you can see, it is exactly the opposite. Basically, Bitcoin is front-running what the market is about to do. And in that particular case, an instance, in December 17, February, January 2018, the correlation was such that the market was doing what Bitcoin was doing with a delay of about 30 to 45 days. And as you can see, it wasn't just a smooth drop in Bitcoin, and that's why I'm saying, hey, Bitcoin likely to bounce. That's fine, especially now that we hear everybody on CNBC, oh, Bitcoin is going to drop. Like, where the fuck were they here? I mean, I promise you guys, if you go pull up some of the tape from, January 17th, CNBC was bullish as hell right here in December 2017. As a matter of fact, for about 30 days, CNBC turned into like this crypto channel. That was like 99% of the time what they talked about was Bitcoin. Like everything that was coming on CNBC was like, oh, can you believe what Bitcoin is doing? Oh my God. Oh, do you think it's going to go to 1 million? Do you think it's going to go? Fuck you. Okay? We were saying that Bitcoin is going to crash, and it did. And it was not based on what anybody else was talking about. It was based on simply observing the damn chart. You've got to learn the charts, guys, if you're trading. And so it bounced, it dropped, it bounced again, it dropped, it bounced, and here everybody said, oh, I knew it was going to bounce. It's going to go way above 20,000, and shit drops again. And it bounces, and it drops, and it bounces, and it drops. And so we're about to go through these phases in Bitcoin, which in the last video would explain could take Bitcoin first to 38,000. Understand, not without bounces, right? Bounces are going to happen, but you should be short in the bounces. And the second thing, it could actually drop all the way to 25,000. And there is one little level there. It's about 32,900. Because I remember getting these crazy messages from people like when Bitcoin was at 20,000 and then it dropped to 15,000 and it dropped to 12,000. And people were just like contacted me, sending me messages like, God, you're so fucking wrong, man. Bitcoin will never drop under 10,000. It will never, man. I will kill myself if Bitcoin drops below 10,000. So I've never heard from some of those people since Bitcoin dropped below 10,000. I hope they're still alive. But I certainly wouldn't want any fresh traders to leave comments like, oh, it'll never drop below this. It'll never drop below this. Guys, anything that has a chart, anything that has a heartbeat can drop. Understand this very fact. That stuff does not grow to the moon and continues higher and higher. Even if it does, it makes a pullback, it goes higher. It makes a pullback, it goes down. It's not a straight shot. And on the way lower, things happen a little bit quicker. And that's the whole idea when you buy weekly options. Predominantly, you want to do this on the put side, not the call side, because things unwind to the downside a lot quicker. You can catch much larger moves within a much shorter time frame when you're trading weekly options to the downside. So this information is highly valuable, what I just pointed out to you. Maybe you're new and you may not fully understand it, and that would be a reason to get in touch with us. Maybe you're a veteran trader and you're not getting the kind of results that we show you. Maybe you're not able to predict these moves like we do here, and that would be a definite reasons for you to get in touch. I mean, how long are you going to be making $500 a day? I mean, fuck, aren't you tired of it? Don't you want to lock in some home runs? That would be a reason for you to get in touch with us by scheduling a call at 13 Market Moves. But if we focus on this chart, the most important thing for you to see is the fact that Bitcoin sets a top. It drops, it pops, it drops, it pops. Market tops within 30 days from Bitcoin setting the top. And then the market collapses. Okay, so basically, we have a similar condition in the market where Bitcoin is already launching lower and lower. Now, the market is not reacting yet, but it will. Within the next 30 days, we're going to have a huge drop in the market. Now, I posted a video in the last 5 days saying that the market could easily drop to a level of 3,810 on S&P. And we're still very much on track, because these are correlations from a few years ago, and sometimes these correlations, they change, meaning the time frame of the correlation can change. For example, instead of the S&P 500 waiting 30 to 45 days before it collapses, it could do it in the next 10 days. It could do it in the next 15 days. So the markets are highly sensitive right now, considering the pre-existing conditions of how far the market has actually run so far. And we're up officially in the last 13 months. I mean, we're up close to 100%. And that by itself only happened a few times. And one of those times was back in 1929, after which the market collapsed 100%. So we are on the verge of seeing some major moves in the markets, guys. And the skill that will be highly valuable to anyone that is a trader is to learn how to short stocks utilizing options, utilizing weekly options. And I'm not talking about any freaking complex strategies that target small returns of a few $100s a day. I'm talking about the real deal. And the only real deal you can experience with trading options is by understanding a longer term move development in the market. In other words, not what's happening in the next 5 minutes, not what's happening next 10, 15 minutes, but instead what's happening between now and tomorrow and the following day. And capturing a grander move like that, that's what makes you killing with trading weekly options. So there's your correlation. Print it out, post it on your fridge, guys. This right here tells you what's about to happen to the market, to the stock market. And again, this here illustrates that exactly the opposite of what everybody thinks is true is about to take place. Meaning, it's not the market that tells Bitcoin what's about to happen, but rather Bitcoin precedes what the market is about to do. So focus on that and you will nail the next market move. With that, guys, again, schedule a 20-minute coaching call. If you would like to know specifically which stocks we're trading right now, which stocks we're trading tomorrow, what weekly option we're getting into right now, tomorrow, the next day, guys, if you are an active trader, click that link right now. 20-minute coaching call could change the outcome of your trading account forever. Let's roll. Click the link. Take action now. I'll catch you on the next trade soon.